Hey, it's Chris again with C&H Auto Accessories here in Margate, Florida. And what do we have today? Well, we have the new Toyota Tacoma, and we did a really nice cover on it. But before I get started, if you have questions, that is my telephone number. Now, the product, I will go ahead and put a link at the bottom of this YouTube video. You can click on it. It'll show you pricing and everything you need to know about the product, weight, and all that stuff. That being said, come on, John. By the way, John, our general manager, is behind the camera today. So if you call the store and want it to ship to you, you'll probably be talking to him. Of course, if you want us to install it like we did with this customer today, you'll be talking to both of us. Now, before we get into how it operates, I want you to go ahead, John, get around here. Look how super snug and tight this fit is right here. That sits right on here. Now, of course, this is the Revolver X4TS. Now, the Revolver is a rolling cover, which I'm going to show you in a second, but the TS stands for T-slots. That's right. See this right here, all the T-slots? This is basically if you want to add racks to this, you can. If you look behind there, you can see like the Elevate system there. Those are some, with my truck, I have all kinds of stuff on the T-slots. You can add those to this cover, which is nice. A lot of covers, you cannot add that to it, but this one you can. Now, before we get into how it works, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the product. It's got a 5-year manufacturer parts warranty. Now, since we installed it for this guest, we're doubling that warranty to 10 years. It's a very good warranty. Also, it's going to have 1-year labor guarantee on adjustments, things of that nature as well. Now, weight capacity, this has a 400-pound weight capacity. Now, that is evenly distributed, so keep that in mind. You don't want Uncle Louis doing a dance on it. Now, let's go ahead and show you how it opens and closes. Now, if you look over here, this is the release mechanism. Now, if you look, there's 2 of them. There's driver's side and passenger side. So the reason that's good, if you're pulling off the highway and the traffic is on this side here, you might want to walk to the other side, it'll be a little safer. Also, if you look here, this has got this big fat seal. Now, that seal is there for one reason only, to keep Mother Nature from getting into the bed. Now, I'm going to say this as best I can. No cover is going to be waterproof. That's a submarine. So these are weather resistant and water resistant covers. This one's really quite good. The rails do a great job. The seal here does a great job, and the seal in front does a great job. Is it going to keep every drop of water out of the bed? It will not. So if you buy this and you think you're buying a submarine, you will be disappointed. It's pretty good. It's going to keep about 97% of the water out. But if you get a really bad storm, you might have some water in there. Now, if you look here, I want to show you how it's attached here. It is attached to the cargo management system here. By the way, Back Industries, you forgot to give me the hardware for this. Luckily for me, I had extra hardware here, but bad on you guys, Real Truck. Make sure you put all the hardware in there. Now, if you look over here, there's a little rubber thing right here, and this is basically, in case this gets hot, it won't hurt your hand. So if you're opening it, your hand's gonna be right on there, so the temperature is really good. Now, this is a 2-layer system. So you got your aluminum metal here, and then you got your marine grade vinyl on top. So between the two, it's gonna do a great job. Now, if you notice, there's some cushions here, so when it rolls all the way up. Now, if you notice, it actually doesn't really touch the window, but if something was to hit it and push it into the window, those are there to protect the window. Now, what's nice about this cover is basically it's gonna give you more or less almost 98% access to the bed. You just got a little spot here, and that's about it. Now, when it's rolled up, if you notice, your third brake light and your rear window is not covered, and that's a nice feature, especially if you have any cameras and stuff. It's nice that it's not covered up. And this, now this again is the only cover. Let's see if you, John, you can swing around the rails here. Take a look and see that little silver thing I'm doing right here? That is your locking mechanism. So when the cover comes down, hits this, pushes that forward. So that's going to lock the entire length here. Now you can see the little slots here where they go into. Now, this is one of the only covers, and I'm pretty sure they got the nice little patent on this, that will lock the entire cover. Most covers have one spot, one spot, one spot. This one technically is one spot, but the whole spot is the whole rail. So, so between the locking mechanism, this is probably one of the more secure covers you're going to find out there. So, I mean, I like this cover a lot. I think it hits a lot of needs. You can add the rack, so now you got double storage here. It doesn't eat up any room in the bed, so you save on that. And it's very easy to use. Now, when you bring it to the end here, now you do want to push it from both sides. You kind of come over here and do it that way. Try not to slam it really hard. You just close it normally like I just did here. And again, it's not much to it. Super tight fit, looks good. Now, again, we can install it for you if you come here in the store, if you don't live here. We'd be happy if we sell it to you. We'll walk you through any installation questions you might have. Now, I know Real Truck sometimes, they're not real good at answering questions when you buy something, especially on the installs. They're good at selling you it. They're not so good at helping you with the install. Here, If you buy from us, by the way, it's the same price. We can help you with the installation questions, and we pick up the phone right away. It's not those 2 or 3 days where they get back to you. So buy from us, you get us. Again, I'm Chris with C&H Auto Accessories, and this is a review of the Revolver X4TS. That's again the T slots here. And this is a rolling cover on a brand new 24 Toyota Tacoma 5-foot bed. And before I forget, hit that like button. We really appreciate it. And subscribe to the channel. See all this latest and greatest products. Thank you.